Oh my goodness. Hi YouTube. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I go live all the time on my Facebook support group, but never go live on YouTube. So I'm slightly panicking about this. I'm kind of nervous because I'm not used to going live on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm having a hard time looking at the camera this way, so... Oh, okay, I guess I can't. I guess I can't do that. I gotta get used to the camera this way. I'm going live today. I'm not really sure who's gonna join me, but it's been a very difficult past couple of days, and I've been slightly panicking about it, I guess. And I needed to get it out. I'm feeling completely overwhelmed and stressed, and I needed to get away. The only thing that was in my head was just run, 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 run. And so that's what I did. I just felt so completely overwhelmed and stressed, and I began to panic. My heart began to race, and I just felt completely out of control. And I have the tools. I know what it takes to get that under control, but it doesn't change the fact that it's horrible. It's a horrible... Oh, it's horrible. If you come on, say hi. I'm new to this live thing on YouTube, so I'm learning how it works. So let me know you're here. I would love to say hello to you. I am getting used to this, like I said. So I'm not even looking in the right direction of the camera because I'm not used to looking that way. So I'm getting used to it. So bear with me. And for some reason, it's not letting me turn my screen. I don't know why it's not letting me do it anyway. I hope I can see your comments as they come up. So yeah, I ran away, and now I'm sitting at my favorite place, which is a nature reserve, and I absolutely love it here. Well, I got here, and as I'm panicking to get out of the car, I noticed, oh my gosh, my battery on my phone is dead, and I'm about to go deep into the woods, so that's not very smart for me to do. So, I was waiting on my phone to charge. Panic is just... Yesterday, August 13th, 2018, was the anniversary of 2 years of my best friend passing away of breast cancer. We have known each other since 4th grade. We've been... Hi, how are you? Hello, hello, I'm so glad somebody's here with me saying hello. Hi. But yesterday was the 2-year anniversary, and let me tell you, yesterday was hard. I have a lot of guilt built up about that. I have a lot that I'm just trying to take in and cope because I still can't believe she's gone. And it's added a tremendous amount of stress to me. And yesterday I had the first panic attack I've had in a long time. I've spent the past, I don't know, maybe 36 hours or so crying. I'm tired of crying. I'm not usually a crier, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just not a crier. It makes me feel miserable afterwards, but I can't help it. It's just flooding out of me. Not only that, but we've had some changes at the house, and financial issues are come aboard, and bills and health, and trying to take care of yourself is a full-time job. When you have an illness, when you have a chronic illness, when you have chronic pain, it's overwhelming. Overwhelming to learn what you need to learn to take care of yourself. I'm just tired is all, I guess. I'm just tired. This is the first time that I've had to learn how to cope without any medications or anything like that. This is all natural coping. And as we go on our walk, because I'm going to take you on a little bit of a walk. I'm just letting my phone charge for just a minute. As we go on a walk, you know, I'll tell you the things that I do. And you know what? I've utilized all those tools the past 2 days. And I'm getting through and I'm breathing, but I'm having random panic attacks in the middle. So we'll see how this walk goes, okay? But it helps me to talk about it. It helps me to purge my mind, which in turn helps me with my pain because I'm purging it and I'm getting it out. So I wanted to come live on YouTube and meet this wonderful fibro community that we're building. And you know, YouTube has put out this new live function, and I do it all the time on my support group. But I'm really nervous doing it right now on YouTube. So please bear with me. Please don't hate me for, you know, not having good videography or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm doing my best. Okay, so let me take a drink of water, and then we're going to head out and go on just a little bit of a hike. I'm going to take that with me. Okay. Let's see. Not good at this yet. Hold on. Got to unplug the phone. Bear with me. And we're off. Yay! Okay, door's locked. So, let me see if it'll let me turn my camera. Okay, so this is where we're going. I'll flip the camera back and forth. First, I need to remember which trail I always go down. I think it's this one down here. I always park at the wrong one. Always do. Go away. There we go. Skaters are out here, y'all. And yes, I live in the South. I'm in Georgia of the United States. If you're not familiar where Georgia is, it's right above Florida. Most people know where Florida is in the United States, but we're right above that. So that's where I have my twang and my accent from, and every once in a while it peeps out and joins us on our journey. Okay, I don't think, nope, that's not the way I want to go. I think this is the way I want to go. I about went down the wrong path, y'all. That wouldn't have been good. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. There we go. And like I said, I didn't prepare to do this live, honestly. This was like spur of the moment type of thing. I didn't bring any cameras or selfie sticks or anything, so this is about as raw as you're gonna get. But before I left the house, and I just really spotter in the middle of the trail. You could have just done that over there off the trail. That was fun. Before I left the house, I was in a panicked state. Okay, panicked. Breathing hard. I couldn't get my thoughts under control, honestly, I really couldn't. And I got really frightened because I haven't had a panic attack in so long. This probably wasn't a bright idea to come out here without my repellent on. We'll work with it. Little skaters. Skaters like to eat us alive out here. It's because we're so sweet. But having chronic illness, when you panic, it just flares you. Everything just flares. Everything just sets off, and you begin to feel the tension in the backs of your arms and your shoulder blades and your neck and your back, and you've got all this chatter going on in your head. You're not good enough. You're not doing this well enough. You're not keeping up. Everybody's pulling more weight than you. What's your problem? That's what we say to ourselves. Like, get up, get up. Get your stuff together. I almost did it, y'all. Almost did it. Get your stuff together. But in the midst of everything, you just want to scream. And then you have nowhere to scream. Because, gosh, if you screamed the way you wanted to scream, somebody call 911. So it's like, where do you go to scream? And the only thing I could think was, you need to go to the nature reserve. You've got to go. There's nobody there. We are in the vast wilderness here. I mean, this is, if I stand still too long, y'all, I'm going to be eaten alive by mosquitoes. So I got to keep moving. But, oh, one just flew in my eyeball. Seriously, this day, it's one of those days. It's just one of those days where it's like the straw breaks the camel's back. The littlest of things just sets you off. Just a mosquito flying in my eyeball just about sent me off. I'm tired. I've been healing this body now for a year, going on September 1st will be a year. And let me just say, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy year. I still have problems with my vagus nerve, still have problems with my atlas bone. Working harder every day to watch what I put in my mouth, to watch what I eat, to make sure that I'm not doing anything that could, possibly harm my body, because I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired. It's been 25 years. Actually, it's been 41 because I was born sick. I'm tired. And like right now, I want to walk this beautiful trail. I want to walk every single bit of it. Look, it's gorgeous. I want to walk in it. I want to be in it. I want to frolic in it. I want to roll in it. But guess what? No. Not right now. My adrenals are so freaking tired. Chronic fatigue just bites. Just bites. All of it just bites. And if we're not hard on ourselves, we got the whole world banging at our door. Let me come in, let me come in, And you just want everything to be quiet, and you just want everything to be peaceful. You just want it to be peaceful. It's like watching the world go by, and you're so desperately trying to get back to it. Like you're trying to grab a hold of it. You're trying to make sense of it all. And I know my thoughts coming out are pretty jumbled, but that's kind of how I journal anyway, is just getting it out there. Remembering to do everything that I need to do every day to keep my body in a healthy balance and to heal each day. It's not easy. I've had caffeine since before I could walk. Like I said, I live in Georgia, and we drink sweet tea all the time. I haven't had sweet tea in a year. Well, and then you've got coffee to look at and consider. I've had coffee almost my whole life. I had kids young, so I started coffee early. I think I'm on day 14 of no coffee right now. No sugar. In the past 2 weeks, I've lost 14 pounds. I'm eating clean. And I think my body is just saying, you know what, Cletus, it's a whole lot to take in. On top of that, I'm grieving. Feeling completely alone and isolated and everything's going wrong type of situation, you know? Do you ever feel like that? Do you ever have that where you just panic? Don't know what to do? It is hard. Hi, honey. It's hard. And there's skeeters flying all around my ears. Get. I'm at a loss at this second. I really am. I'm at a loss. I've got a lot on my plate, and a lot of it I did to myself, but you know what? I love what I have on my plate. I love every bit of it. It's my passion. It's what I'm driven to do. But it can get very overwhelming. It can be, I know, I'm sorry, I forgot the bug spray at home. This was a spur of the moment thing. I didn't know I was coming out into the stinking woods. Remember, when you panic, if you learn coping skills, you'll know exactly what you need to do. And when you get in that fight or flight, that's your vagus nerve screaming at you, and it needs stimulating. How do you stimulate it? Well, you do deep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You learn yoga, stretching. You learn to journal. You learn to meditate. You learn to get away from the situation. And by me walking it out right now, I'm emptying out my lymphatic system. I know, it's so interesting to talk about, but you know what? It's the truth. It's emptying it out. It's helping my inflammation. It's helping my spine and stuff. So I know there's benefits to it, but also I'm releasing my tension and my worry and my anxiety. That's what I'm doing. Living with illness is so dang hard, and trust me, I wish I could curse, but it's hard. And no, people don't understand. My mama has lived with me as a sick daughter the whole time I've been here on earth, and she still doesn't get it. And as much as she loves me, as much as she wants to understand, as much as she's desperately trying to understand, and that's why I do, I do say you really do need to join a support group. If you're looking for a great one, we have a unique support group on Facebook called In Spite of Fibromyalgia. You just go on Facebook and put in your search engine In Spite of Fibromyalgia and tap on groups, or you can type in Spite of Fibromyalgia support group. It'll come up for you. There is a ton of the most beautiful women and men in that group. We don't have a lot of men yet, so if you're a man and you're watching this video, come aboard. So rare for men to have this illness, but it's even rarer for them to talk about it, because men don't. Women, we talk about everything, right? But men have a hard time doing that, and It's another coping skill men also have to learn too with this illness. Y'all, I can't believe I'm live on YouTube right this second. I'm like wigging out inside. I may not look like it, but I am. I'm wigging out inside. And like I said, I go live in the group, but that's the group. I know all those people in there. I know all those people. And I'm very comfortable with them. So I'm kind of in an awkward, like, whoa, what am I doing? So please, you know, let me know in the comments, like, how do you deal with your panic? And I'm going to show y'all this, and I don't know, you may find it pretty, you may not, but here we go. And if you're with me, you can close your eyes, take a deep breath in and blow it out. You know, they say nature, even in Asia, they have, what did I do with my water? Oh, good man. They say in Asia, and correct me if I'm wrong, if someone in Asia is watching this, that you have where you get out into nature and you connect with Mother Nature. It really does make a huge difference. You just feel like you're not being caved in and suffocated by the world around you, you know? And that's how it's feeling, even though, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing all the comments coming up. I don't know why. Yeah, oh, there it is. Hi, Alicia. Yes, I do live in the South, hon. I live in Georgia. Nice to meet you. Hello. I'm about 20 miles from the Atlanta airport, or Atlanta itself. Well, not 20 miles to the airport, but to Atlanta. And so living in a kind of, we're on the outskirts of Atlanta, but it's building up, and everywhere I was looking, it just was caving in on me. And I kept telling myself, just pack a bag, get out of here, just leave. Oh, you're in Arkansas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I escaped to the woods. Escaped to the woods, and that little crinkling you hear is my water bottle. And I'm sorry, this is my first time going live on YouTube, y'all, so if I make a fool of myself, then that's what I do, and I'm okay with that, but don't laugh at me. You can laugh with me, though. But yeah, this is just a place that I like to go to get away. There's nobody here. Oh, yeah, Candace. I love nature. Okay, you're at Florida. Where's Athens, Georgia? Okay, well, Athens, Georgia is about 2 hours from me, going toward the west coast. No, not the west coast, ding dong, the east coast. So it's towards that direction. So it's quite a ways from me. I'm trying to find some good shade, y'all. I think I'm just gonna cop a squat right here in the gravel. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Okay, that way I can read comments now. Oh, honey, I've been living in this my whole life. Today is actually a feel-good day to me. It feels great out here today. It's, you know, it's not 98% humidity, and I'm not sweating like, well, I won't use that phrase, but, you know, I'm not killing sweat. Oh, this is so cool to meet all y'all. This is so neat. Hey, y'all do me a favor, subscribe. You'll get notified when I go live again, because once I do it once and I get the hang of it, I'll be doing it all the time, trust me. You might even find me going live more than actual videos. The whole thing is I have to get used to this camera thing on my phone. Oh, woohoo! My son's going to Savannah this weekend. I love Savannah. Savannah is a neat place to go. But yeah, my son's going there, and well, my mom's going to Orlando this weekend with her sister, so she'll be in Florida this weekend. We can just flip-flop. You've never been to Savannah? Oh, I know, Alicia, me too. I feel ya. Y'all, and if you're looking for a great support group, you know, there is the support group that I run on Facebook called In Spite of Fibromyalgia, if you want to check it out. There is tons and tons and tons of informative information in there, and not to mention the people. The people are just grade A fantastic. There's no, you know, arguing or complaining like you might find in other groups. Oh, good. You're gonna love it. You will love it, definitely. Definitely. I love Savannah. Actually, I got my first tattoo in Savannah, oddly enough, about 20 years ago. So yeah, how do y'all, I mean, you know, let me know how y'all handle your panic and your stress. I mean, you know, I've pulled out all the stops today. I do need to go do some more stretching, but, you know. And you know what, y'all? I didn't learn coping skills until probably last year, really, with this illness. I've been living with it for so long. I've just been going day to day, surviving day after day after day. And when sometimes you get in that rhythm of just surviving, you forget that you need to look at something else that might help. Anything that I suggest on my videos, I've tried it. I'm doing it. It's working. I did not look like this a year ago. I was about 35 pounds heavier than I am now. I was very immobile. I was in the bed all the time. I was in so much pain, and then last August I just crashed, and I just knew that I couldn't take anymore. I just could not take anymore. And every way that the doctors were trying to help or were butt heads about it, it wasn't working. I had tried for so long with medications and natural, you know, going back to the natural stuff in the beginning. That's what I did. And then I went to the medications because I resisted the natural in the first place. I just got so fed up and I just needed to be out of pain that I was willing to put anything in my body to stop it. So I did, you know, turn to the medications. And then the medications made me just go, and I'm 41 years old. I was an athlete growing up. Yes, I was sick as a kid, but I was still an athlete. I got by, I guess, because I was a kid, and that's what kids do. We push through. But fibromyalgia has taken so much away from me. And it took away me being at my best friend's side when she passed away. And yesterday was that day. 2 years ago, and I have extreme guilt because I was too sick. I didn't even get to her funeral. I was too sick. It hurt too bad. I grew up with her since 4th grade. We shared everything together. I was there for her son's birth. I watched him come into the world. I shared the most precious thing in the world with her, and she's gone, and that puts immense, you know, you just start to panic because it hurts. And when you're stressed, then you hurt. And even though I'm not completely healed, but I am healing, I have bad days. I have really bad days, and yesterday was one, and I'm going to show y'all. A little blue butterfly. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there now. Anyway. So anyway, I guess I better get off the ground before somebody drives through here and is like, why is that woman on the ground? Yeah, wait, watch. Ow! I got gravel stuck on my... Oh! Please keep going, please keep going. Don't look at me, don't look at me. I need to get off the ground. Oh God, she saw me. She's like, oh my God, does that woman need help? No, I'm fine, thank you. Okay. I had gravel on my ass. Oh, bottom. Sorry. That hurt. That didn't feel good. So anyway, when I get back to where I'm going to look at my comments real quick because they don't keep feeding me. I got to tap on them to look. So let me just get past this part right here. Do you ever just start to feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm happy one minute, sad the next? It's not depression or anything like that. It's just like you're trying to cope and you're trying to get through and you're trying to find the best way possible just to make the best out of it. Okay, here I go. I'm going under. Hui! Thank God for yoga. I just crawled underneath that rope really fast. I shouldn't have been able to do that, honestly. Even now, I can hear the city in the background. It's driving me crazy. I just want to be in the middle of a meadow or something and scream. Scream. Oh, such a pretty butterfly. Hi, buddy. So, it was a short walk. I usually go much deeper into the woods to go to the creek, but my legs aren't going to do it today, so I'm not going to push. Not going to push. I'm just going to take it nice and slow. All right, then. All right, let me look at my comments. Oi. Okay, so Alicia says, I get my mind off it. I go for walks. I clean up or drive anything to do opposite of whatever I was doing. Oh, don't go away. Why is it doing that? Oh, hi, Jeanette. That's Alicia. I know it is. Alicia, my best friend, the butterfly. So yeah, this is really cool. I can't believe I just went live on YouTube. Y'all, I didn't even get a video out today, and that was another thing I was stressing about. I've been under such immense stress that I haven't even gotten a video out for the channel, and I'm sorry about that. But I do have to remember that I am someone with chronic illness, chronic pain, and so I have to listen to my body. And it's a lot of pressure to keep up with what YouTube likes or what they want you to do, and so it's a lot of pressure. But I think going live here today has helped a lot with that, because this is going to be a video for all of y'all to watch, and maybe you can relate to and, you know, comment about. But please definitely subscribe to the channel and click the bell, and you'll get notified when I go live, and also when new videos are uploaded. I'd really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. I do love myself very much. You too. Thank you, Jeanette. I do too. I do too, honey. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Alicia. I appreciate that. That makes me feel so much better. I'm very nervous because, like, I'm nervous. Hi. You know, I'm not really a person. A year ago, I don't like spotlight at all. Even when I started the group, my sister came on and said, you know, my sister's not one for the spotlight, so I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why she has a spotlight, you know, like she's putting herself out there. I'm doing it so that you can learn what is going to help your body heal and get you back to your life. That's just what it is. That's my only goal. Is I'm tired of hearing about people dying because chronic pain, chronic illness. Doctors aren't listening. Family members aren't listening. Friends aren't listening. And we need attention. And this is the way to do it now in this day and age, is to get on technology and get out there. It doesn't work to type it out anymore. You got to get out there. And even though y'all wouldn't believe it, but I am an introvert. I can be an extrovert, but I am an introvert. I don't like crowds. I don't like large amounts of people around me. I don't like a lot of chatter. I need to spend a lot of time alone to recharge. So I'm constantly trying to remember that I need to pull that extrovert out of me as well. And my support group would tell you there's no way she's an introvert, but I am. I do very well on the computer and talking to people that are not in my space, if that makes sense. I've always loved helping people. I've always cared. I don't have any agenda here other than to help, and because we need help. And the more that we talk about it, the more that we, say what's going on, say what's bothering us, say what needs to be changed, say what we want to see. We're not the fibro community is not a community that loves taking pills. The fibro community is not a community where we just all think all at one time, oh, that sounds like an ingenious way to wake up and say, oh God, I hurt so bad, and shove millions of pills in your throat. That's not life. We don't want that. We want this. We want peace. We want to feel nothing. Nothing other than your good, happy, normal, functioning emotions. But we get hit from every angle. And we try so hard to keep up with everybody and please everybody. Please know this. You can't please everybody. You can't. And you won't be able to. And you know what? People in your world aren't going to understand. That's why I drill in, join a support group, because those people understand. We understand. When you come on and say, oh my gosh, there is a pain going down my butt cheek, down the side of my leg, numbing, burning, aching, going into my foot, we're going to say, that's sciatica, and here's what you can do to help with the pain. So a support group is essential. Surround yourself with people who are like you and who understand you. And if your family doesn't understand, it's not your business for them to understand. What is your business is yourself and how you take care of yourself and how you honor yourself. Because if you don't do that, how can you do it with anybody else? You can't do it with anybody else. You have to start with you first. And I wish I would have learned this, early 20s when my children were wee little. You have to learn to love yourself for who you are. You're not fibromyalgia. You're not RA. You're not MS. You're not lupus. You're not EDS. You're not those things. You're who you are meant to be. This is just something that has come on because of a problem going on in your body. And once you get to the root cause of it, which is what I'm doing, is telling you about that, you're going to heal that and you're going to feel better. You're going to get back what I have right this minute. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not complaining. I'm out in the woods and it's fabulous, because a year ago, I wouldn't be out here. There'd be no way. It would be too hot. It would be like, just can't do it. It would take everything that I have to force myself to do what I need to do. And then if I have to cancel, I feel bad. And I give myself a guilt trip. Not anymore. I've surrounded myself by people who live with this illness, and not only that, but I get the negativity out of my life. I have gotten family members out of my life because they're negative. They hurt me, and I can't allow someone to hurt me. So therefore, I get rid of that. You hear all the time on commercials and doctors and things telling you, it can't be healed. There's no way it can be healed. We don't. But the thing is, then they're hypocritical, because they go onto the side and then they say, but yet we don't know what causes it. So how do you know that it can't be healed if you don't know what causes it? So there's a question. My next question is, chiropractors and all natural physicians have been preaching that it can be healed for eons, for years. We didn't have these symptoms 50, 60 years ago. Oftentimes if you're watching a movie and say a woman's doing hard work, you're like, oh my gosh, what would she have done back then if she had fibromyalgia? Well, that's the thing, is they didn't have fibromyalgia. They didn't have symptoms like that. Why? Because they ate healthy. They got colostrum when they were born. They exercised by working outside. They constantly got fresh air. They went to bed at a normal early time, got up early, got a lot done in the day, and we don't do that anymore. This society does not do that, especially in America. In America, we don't do that anymore. We're trudging through the best way we know how and piling as much food as we can on our plates. And then we go, why am I hurting? Well, I don't know. That little Debbie snack you just crammed down your throat might have, well, you did have 3 of them. And you're like, oh yeah, I did. I had 3. And then the next day you're waking up going, oh my God. And it's frustrating for me because I'm doing it and I so badly want to get it out there and want people to get it and grasp it and take a hold of it, get back your life, feel better, play with your kids again, go out with your husband or your wife again, get back to work again, whatever your passion is, get back. And it's free stick. Just having a couple of bad days and they'll pass. I'll get better. You know, the important thing is I'm stretching and using my TENS machine and using my Tiger Balm and my Epsom salts and my support group and meditating, journaling, breathing. I'm utilizing all my tools, and that probably, my friends, is the reason why I'm not wigging out right this second. So there you go. I usually go off on tangents like that. Sorry. We're talking about fibromyalgia. Is that Susan? Oh, this thing that goes away. Why is it doing? Oh, did it? Oh no, bad reception. Okay, hold on. Get back in the car. Well, anyway, I've got bad reception. I've been on here forever. All right, y'all. Go make today. Is that better? Is that better? There we go. Hi, Susan. Hello. Well, I'm about to collapse from dehydration, so I'm going to go drink some coconut water. And then get back to doing what I need to do. So, y'all go try to have a good day. Remember that you're not alone. Please do me a favor, subscribe. Help me get to more women and men. Help me reach more. You can do that by subscribing. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you do. We'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh, how do we end? How do we end it? I don't know how we end it.